All right, guys, this is a iPhone 7 Plus, and as you guys can see, the screen is completely smashed, broken, bare camera, no screen left on that part, and this is the new screen that I ordered. It does not come with the fingerprint or the home button, and everything else is there. The camera is built in, it's already there, so all I have to do is just switch the home button from this one to put it on. The reason I did not order one with the home button is because I want the fingerprint to still work in here, so I did not order that. I'm gonna put this aside for now. This Okay, and there are two little tiny screws right here where you put the charger for charging the phone. One right here and one right here. As you guys can see, I have already opened them. Here's one and here's the second one right here. And make sure there's a difference on the iPhone 7 and iPhone 6 and all those. So whenever you're going to apply this little tool to pull the screen up from the board itself, you'll have to attach this thing, tighten, and you'll have to use this little tool on the side to just like basically twist it to pull it off. And one more thing that you guys have to pay attention to is that with the iPhone 7, you'll have to open it to the right, like you're flipping a book, like flipping a book from the left to the right, because there was a good reason behind it. Let me show you guys. The cables are on the right side of the phone, so you can't really flip it on this side, otherwise you'll mess it up. And one of the ribbons are right here and the other one is right here. So for this, now I'm gonna have to unscrew these little 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4 right here, to open up this ribbon right here, the cable, and then we're gonna go from there. Actually, let's see. I'm not getting it. For some reason I did not pick up the right screwdriver. Let's see. Which one do I have in here? Maybe I did not get the right screwdrivers for them. I don't know why, but not a biggie. I'll find a way for it because I got a lot of those screwdrivers. Let's see if I can get it open with this one. Not really. Let's see, what kind of screwdriver do I need for that? Okay, it's a try one. This really should work. This is the right screwdriver for it. It wasn't opening because I didn't think I would need to put pressure in there. But I did put have to put a little pressure. I dropped one of the other screws down there, but I'm gonna pick it up later. See, for some reason that one other screw is not opening, but see if I can. I had to use a little bit extra pressure on that one too to get that one opened up, as you guys can see right here. And let me pick that other screw up from there. Here we go. Hope you guys can see it. I'm gonna put like right here. Okay. Put them all just like this, so I know where each screw goes, so I don't mess them up. And as you guys can see, this little tool, this other little tool right here, you can see how it's shaped. It's really cool tool for opening up the ribbons or the cables. Just basically put it in, unplug it just like that, very easy and smooth. There we go. And now it's the time to open up this little piece, this little metal piece right here, so we can get access to this ribbon right here. Okay, I picked up the wrong screw again. Screwdriver. Okay, this one's coming up easy. I do not need to apply a lot of pressure on that one. Again, I'm going to use this little tool to pick this metal piece up. And I'm just going to pick it up. I thought I can pick it up with the screws in there, so later on I don't get confused which screw goes where, but I still kind of have the idea of it. I'm just going to put it like that. And this one right here, oops, where'd it go? Oh, right here. I'm gonna put that on that other corner and try to pick this one more little screw right here. I'm gonna put it right next to that other hole right there, so I know later on which screw goes where. Alright, I'm gonna use this little tool again to pop on the ribbon. There we go, very nice. Everything was done nice and easy. Okay, I'm gonna probably, this is like, as you guys can see, there is like a little bit of dust right here. As you guys can see, I might just like do some extra work cleaning it a little bit. There's some like little dust right here, here and there. I'll just like use a little toothbrush or something to clean all that dust off, as you guys can see here. I might use that rubber brush. It's not gonna hurt anything. If it doesn't come off with that, I gotta scrape it with some other, with some tool like this one right here. See, it's a little nasty, but gotta do the job properly if you do, you know. Do a clean work. Alrighty. And as you guys can see, now this piece is all good. And yeah, just one other thing I forgot to mention, that I did turn the phone off before I started opening it up and all that, just in case it doesn't mess up anything else. So I'm gonna leave this aside for a moment. The other thing I need to do is open up the home button on this one, which is the same screwdriver that I used for the other ones, just the yellow top. And I gotta open up 1, 2, 3 screwdrivers and see if it lets me pull it up with these 3. If not, I'll have to probably open the whole thing, which is 1, 2, 3 screws on the each side, and a couple up there, a couple down here on this side, and one couple down here. But I'm gonna start with opening up this one right here first and see if it lets me do my job. Alright, again, I'm gonna use my little tool to pick this thing up. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna have to open up this one other screw too, which is right on top of the home button, or else it will not allow me to lift the button. Again, it's giving me a hard time not opening up. For some reason, this one screw always gives me a hard time. Let me lift these ones up. See if I don't actually even need it. Yes, actually it may. These are really cheap tools, and they're kind of messed up. And now it's not letting me open up. So I'll probably have to, as you guys can see, the tip of the tool is a little bit worn. Maybe that's why it's not letting me. So one of the cheap tools that I got with the screen. I'm gonna try to scrape it a little bit and see if that's gonna help. Let me do the job. Challenging one. Not opening it up at all. really should. Alright guys, I had a little hard time with the screwdriver. I was not able to open this screw right here, right on top of the home button. So what I did was I had to bend these little metal pieces and push the home button through the hole and get it out of, like, from the bottom. So here it is. There's always a way around things, you know. So now let's try to figure out how am I gonna put it back here. I guess I'm gonna just try to put it back from on top and from the top and see if that's gonna work. I think it will, but let's see. Let's see if I'm gonna be able to get it through. It's kind of hard. Let's see if I can get it back the way I pulled it out, because that way it did work. So I'm gonna try to bend this little metal piece again. Hope I don't break it, just like that. And try to squeeze. I'm scared I'm gonna break it, but hopefully not. There you go. Got it back on its place, just like it was. Nothing ever happened. Okay. Now let's get back to let's get the ribbons back to its place. Okay, that one goes right there. Hope you guys are able to see what I'm trying to do in here. And push back the ribbon right on top of that. Cable until it clicks. So it clicks right back there. Back kid, there you go. Okay, that's back there. That goes here. Okay, now I'm gonna have another whole time put it back. These screws down there. But okay, let's hope I'm gonna wait to put back these screws. I hope now the screwdriver works to tighten back these bolts. Cause I'm gonna be hella pissed if this doesn't work. Well, it seems like it won't, cause I messed up the screwdriver on this one. But it sort of did. I actually tightened it up a little bit, which is okay with me, as long as it holds the little middle pieces. I'm happy. Because that's all I needed this time. Let's see if I can tighten it up with them. It won't let me tighten up all the way, but it is better than nothing. Okay, that's good. Let's get the board back. Let's see if the screen is working now. I'm gonna attach back the ribbons just the way I pulled them out. I'm gonna put them back in there. All you gotta do is just get it right on top of where it goes and just like push it a little bit. Push it down and it should click once it is on the right spot. There you go. That's a little tough one. But once it's on the right spot, you just like hear the click, and it just sticks to its spot. There you go. Click. And now is the time for this guy right here. And it needs to click too. Alright, I think I got it. Alright. Everything's back on. Let's see now if the screen is working. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna leave this until it turns back on. see everything is working. Alrighty, let's get back this little plate, middle plate back on its place. Let's pray I could get it back there. See, this little screw's giving me a little trouble. I don't know why. Whatever. It's not even important anymore. Just click on it back. And click, click, click. Click, click, click. And this should click too. As you can see, the screen is working. There we go. Click, click, click all around, click all around, click all around. I'll take out the plastic part. Just to check and see. Okay, it's all good. I get these other little screws by the charger back. And you guys can see, here we go. Everything works. Alright guys, thank you for watching my video. Please do not forget to subscribe to my page. I apologize for the inconvenience, and my screwdriver did not work properly, so I had to force and work things out the other way around. I could not find another screwdriver for it, and I was not able to tie one of the screws back in there, so I just left it all open. Left that one little piece or one screw open. I did not put it back in there. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe please. Thank you.